Every feeling that you have is only about one thing, and that's the relationship between the thought that the source within you is thinking about this and what you're thinking about this. In other words, it's just a basis, agreement or disagreement of opinion of life. So think about source, who has been, we're talking about this, you, the source of you. We're talking about the source that is dovetail with you. So think about the incredible amount of details that source has lived with you, and think about how specifically magnificent source knows that you are. Oh, can't even find words to explain it. But you don't feel that way a lot of the time, because you haven't been harmonizing with source. You've been harmonizing with your mother and with your peer groups and with your you've been trying to get appreciation and attention from, you've been looking for love in all the wrong places. So let's say that source knows your brilliance, knows your incredible abundance, knows all of these things about you, but you don't know them because you've been practicing a different thought. So you're thinking really differently than source is thinking about you. So you just can't get there. Every time you try to get hold of it, you just beat up on yourself more. So then you say, well, would I rather feel fear or happiness? Happiness. You just aligned with source. Would I rather feel confusion or clarity? Clarity. You just aligned with source. Now, you just aligned with source. Source is momentum. What source knows about you is moving way faster. You're not ready for that, but you just aligned with source. Would I rather love you or hate you? I'd rather love you even though I hate you. But I would rather love you when I would rather love you. Would I rather have fun or be miserable? Would I rather... So as you play this game, we know it feels silly to you, and you just do the easy part. You align with source, 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 and now you've aligned with source. There's no contradiction in your vibration. And when there's no contradiction in your vibration, you move the momentum. It just has to happen that way. Because without resistance, you've got speed, you've got momentum, you see. That's the way you do it. Source knows that you can be or do or have anything. And you don't know that because this didn't go well, and this didn't go well, and this isn't going well, and that's not going well. It's almost impossible for you to find any harmony over there. It's not likely to do it. But if you understand the physics of the laws, if you understand law of attraction, and you do, and you understand the concept of momentum, and you do, and you can tell the difference between something that's general and something that's specific, and you can put the word momentum into that concept, and then you can acknowledge, hey, I can align with source if I don't have to convince myself that black is white and that white is black and the good is bad and that bad is good. And if I don't have to work through all of it, if you just make yourself nuts out there in the weeds as you try to sort all of this stuff out there. All you got to do is find alignment with source, and source will take you on the path of non-resistance to the details that you have carved out every single time.